Hello guys and welcome back to the channel Packed Out. Now today we've had an announcement from Topps that we're going to be getting a brand new F1 set and it is Lights Out 2025. So we actually saw Lights Out show up in April. They did like a World Championship box for their store release in London and it was a very expensive box, right? It was like 500 quid, it's now at like 700, 800 pound and you only got 4 cards. They were very thick but they had autographs and low number parallels inside, but now we're getting the full version of the set with the current F1 drivers. So let's go on the website and have a little look at what it's going to be, and I'll give you all my thoughts on it and honest opinions as well. So this is what we've got on the website. So Lights Out 75, and we can already see 6 images. So Fornaroli 1 out of 1. And first thing I noticed when I see this is this border. This is the gold frame. So basically Lights Out came out in 2021. And in 2022, they had gold plated frames for the 1 out of 1s. They are extremely nice cards, extremely expensive to collect as well. So yeah, these are going to be really popular if you can pull them. They're also usually thicker and heavier than the normal cards in the set. So Topps, generally speaking, puts more padding into the product so people can't weigh those ones. So there'll be ways around that. But already, I like the idea that they are back because they're really nice. And over this side, we've got a Kimi Antonelli autograph, 1 out of 1 in the gold plate with the rookie card logo. It's got him and the car on it as well. I like the design, and this is the first time we've seen autographs in Lights Out, except from the set that came out in April as well. So that is very exciting. We've then got a Max Verstappen. Not sure what kind of card this is, but it looks like, not sure, could be a helmet image, could be something similar, but we'll have a look at the checklist and see that as well. Got Fernando Alonso here, which looks like kind of a base card to me. A Lewis Hamilton in the 1 out of 5 for Ferrari red with the auto. That's going to be a big chase as well. And then these are the team cards that we've got. So we've got an out of 25 numbered here, so that's a nice one. And yeah, they look really good in my opinion. So scrolling down, we can see that the 29th of August, so Friday at 2 o'clock in the UK, is going to be the release date for these cards. They are going to go really quickly on the website. If you do want to get some, get on the website and keep refreshing at I'd say 1:55, get on there, refreshing. And yeah, look out for the link as well. They're going to sell out really quickly. I'm expecting them to be around about, I don't know, anywhere between 50 to 75 pound is kind of what I'm guessing based on old Lights Out sets. But this one looks a bit more premium in my opinion with the autographs. Obviously gold plates, there's going to be massive chases in this. So my recommendation is to buy it on this release if you can. If not, you can wait till the secondary market, but they're going to go up double in price in my opinion. People are going to want to get these, they're very popular. Because it's an affordable product as well, right? So it's not as expensive as Chrome or even Paddock Pass, and it's obviously more expensive than Turbo. This is going to be a very popular product indeed. So let's have a little read of this and see what's going on. So they're bringing it back. Yep, we know that. Packed with sports, all the usual. So we've got Nero cards. So they're the ones on the old sets that were sideways and had the drivers on them. Records as well, they were in the old ones. You had like Max Verstappen holding a helmet with his records. So they're back. And then we've got rookies, so Bright Future cards. So that's an exciting, that was in the old sets as well, because I remember Jack Doohan having a card in some of them, so that's pretty normal as well. So it doesn't look like there's too much different on the set, but I kind of like that because I really like Lights Out. I've got both sets, and I collected quite a lot of them for sure, in the parallels and things, and rainbowed a couple of them as well. So that's exciting. And for something special, extra selections, gold frame 1 out of 1 and autograph 1 out of 1. So I'm not sure if the gold frames will also be the autographs 1 out of 1s. It does look like it up here that this is a plated card. So I'm assuming all 1 out of 1s are going to be plated, but we'll have to wait and see. DRS has been enabled to add the cards. Okay, yeah. Configuration, 20 cards per box. 2 number parallel cards per box. So that sounds pretty normal to me. I'm going to guess 4 packs and 5 cards per pack, 2 of which are going to have parallels inside. That's how the old system used to be. Anyway, so that's pretty normal as well. So it's very similar to their old sets. That's what we've got from this. And that's the information we've got, but we do have a checklist. So let's have a little look at who we've got in this set. I haven't actually seen this yet, so this is my first reaction to this. So 20 cards per box, 2 parallels, but yep, correct. 1 out of 1s, out of 5s, out of 10s, 25s are orange, purples 49s, greens 75, and 99s are blue. So I think that's slightly different numbering to what we've seen before, but I think that's quite consistent to some sets, so absolutely fine with that. Checklist itself, all the drivers as you'd expect in the current grid. Colapinto obviously overdoing, everyone's up to date there. We've then got team cards, so we saw these on the picture with the Lando Norris, so Max Verstappen, Yuki and Lauren Mexius, so this is quite a recent set for sure on that card anyway in particular. Obviously no Horner, and these all look pretty normal, except this bottom one we've got obviously Komatsu on both of these. I'm going to assume that's an error. I don't think that's quite correct for the Haas principle there, but yeah, I think that's just an error. Next, Nero cards. So these are the ones that are going to be on the side. I'm glad to see Behrman's appearing on these. Good selection of drivers on these as well. Not all the drivers. That's quite important to mention. No Piastri, for example. But basically one driver from each team, essentially, or the main driver from each of the teams is included on there. Scrolling down, we've got the Bright Future cards. So we've got Lawson, Antonelli, Colapinto, Hadjar, Bortoleto, Behrman. So all the rookies, as you'd expect. Record cards, so Verstappen, Antonelli's got one of them, that's a nice one to find. Alonso always appears in these kind of record sets, so that's cool to see. Leclerc, but no Lewis in there, so there we go. And then we've got the next gen cards, so Fornaroli, so this is definitely a little bit different. These weren't in sets for sure. Fornaroli, Marti, Vershaw, Dunn, Martins and Gabriel Mini. Interestingly, no Arvid Lindblad in there. I would have expected him to be in there over some of these drivers like Victor Martins and maybe even Mini. But that's definitely exciting. But nice to see Alex Dunn's going to get some more cards in the sport as well. Autograph cards. So we've got Yuki, George, Kimi, Lewis, Lando, Oscar. So both the McLaren drivers. No Charles Leclerc, no Max Verstappen. Stroll, Gasly, Colapinto, Hadjar, Ocon and Behrman. So there's quite a few key drivers missing in there, but there's definitely going to be some good autographs to collect, especially these four. These are going to be the most popular ones in all of this, in my opinion. Then got some autograph Nero cards, very interesting. They've never done these before either. There's a lot of autograph cards in here. These are all autos from here downwards. So George, Lewis, Lando, Gasly and Behrman. Lots of Ollie Behrman in this, so there's any spots for break, so you should probably buy him in this product. And then more Bright Future cards, so the ones that we think are going to do very well in the sport. So Hadjar, Behrman and Isaac Hadjar. And then some more next gen autographs. So we're getting some autographs for the F3. Interesting. So this is going to be some of the first autographs for these drivers in any set. So Fornaroli, done. This is a great chase for anyone that likes F3 and prospect chases. A little bit like me, I like collecting these cards for sure. And that is the entire checklist. So what do I think of it? I think it's quite balanced. I think I'd like to see a little bit more of Verstappen in there. I know he's got Team and Nero, but he doesn't have any autographs in the set, so that's something to consider. Piastri's a little bit absent as well. He has got the one autograph there and the Nero, but overall I think it's a good checklist. It's definitely expanded on the sets that we've already got from Lights Out with the autographs included in there, and that's going to bring some nice chases, especially with some of these F3s. So I like it overall. So yeah, what do you guys think of this set? Are you going to be buying it, pre-ordering it on Friday? Are you excited about the gold plates? I personally am, and I'm going to be collecting these and buying a couple of boxes for sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye bye.